to a special story time. We are going to read What Does an Anteater Eat by Ross Collins. And today we're going to incorporate American Sign Language, or ASL. American Sign Language is a real language where we use our hands, our face, and our body to communicate. So without further ado, what does an anteater eat? And our first ASL sign that we're going to learn today is eat. So you're going to take your hand, close those fingers, clamp it down, and tap it on your chin. Eat. What does an anteater eat? Can you sign eat? Good job. What does an anteater eat? By Ross Collins. I'm hungry. There's our next ASL word, or ASL sign. We're gonna sign hungry. So with hungry, you're gonna put out a C. You put it at the top of your throat and move it down. Just like it's going from your mouth to your stomach. I'm hungry, says the anteater. And parents, make sure when we do hungry, we do it one time, because if you do it multiple times, it's a different kind of hungry that only applies to grown-ups. Good morning. I know this sounds odd, but do you happen to know what an anteater eats? Great job. I'm very busy. Don't bother me, says the sloth who talks so slow. Oh, I see. I'm sorry to have interrupted you. There's our next sign. Sorry. Can you hold your hand in a fist and rub it on your chest and look sorry? I'm sorry to have interrupted you. Hello, I wonder, do you know what an anteater eats? Watermelon. Watermelon? Well, watermelon happens to be our next sign, so I'm going to put our book down because we're going to need to use both hands to learn how to sign watermelon. So you're going to hold your hand in a W shape and tap it on your chin. Water. And now we're going to learn the sign for melon. So you're going to hold your fist like a melon. You'll take your other hand and you'll bend down your long finger and curve over your thumb and then knock on it like you're checking a melon at the grocery store. So watermelon. Do you think watermelon is what an anteater eats? Let's try it again. Can you sign watermelon? Watermelon. Great job. Are you sure? Definitely watermelon. Trust me, I'm a melon expert. I'm not sure my mouth is wide enough, says the anteater. Excuse me, I don't suppose you know what an anteater eats, do you? I'm sorry, I don't, but I would really recommend that you chew your food. That's good advice. Thank you. See, we used our words. We used eat and sorry, and now here's our next one. Thank you. So you take your hand, you flatten all your fingers together, tap your chin, and out. Thank you. That's good advice. Oh, here's a word we've learned before. Sorry to bother you. You wouldn't happen to know what an anteater eats, would you? Good job, eats. I'm afraid not, but this old fish is delicious. Want to try some? There's our next ASL sign. Are you ready to learn fish? Take your thank you hand, turn it on its side, and pop out a fin. Wiggle it back and forth. That's fish. Should we see what the crocodile said again? Hold out your fishes. I'm afraid not, but this old fish is delicious. Want to try some? Put back up your thank you hand. Thank you, but no, I wouldn't want to eat an old fish. Hello. I don't suppose that you fellas happen to know what an anteater eats, do you? Sorry, no, can't talk. Must catch dinner. Good luck. They're flying around catching the bugs. Oh my goodness, it'd be hard to talk and eat at the same time. I wonder if I might ask, do you happen to know what an anteater eats? Oh, that's kind of a scary jaguar. I'm afraid not, but I must say you look rather tasty. Oh, well, I really must be going, says the anteater. Excuse me. We're gonna learn excuse me. That's our next sign in American Sign Language. Put out your hand kind of like a plate. Then you take your other hand and fold it over and you sign excuse me by tapping. Excuse me. Tap that hand. Excuse me. Good job. Excuse me. I don't suppose you happen to know what what are those? They're ants. Do you think that's what an anteater eats? So we're gonna learn the sign for bug, and bug is gonna be the sign we use for our ants today in our story. So hold up your 3 fingers just like this, or if it's easier for you, go ahead, hold up 2 fingers and pop out your thumb to get this shape. Put your thumb on your nose and squish those fingers down just like this, an ant or a bug. It's ants! Run, say the ants. Can you make an ant sign? Great job. Now I know what an anteater eats. What do you think an anteater eats? Ants? I think so. Bananas! Bananas? That's our last ASL sign for this story. Are you ready to learn bananas? Hold out your finger and peel your banana. Bananas! I don't really think that bananas is what an anteater eats. How about you? The end. Thank you so much for reading with us today and learning all of these amazing American Sign Language songs or American Sign Language. Have a great day. See you next time.